Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pro NoCoders Office Hours, episode number 179. I am your host, Tonya, and I'm here with my co-host, Juan, and our members, Ben, Thomas, and Fabio. And we're going to get started in just a moment. But if you would like to join us and ask us your bubble questions on office hours, there is a pathway to do that. If you go to pronocoders.com, you can sign up for office hours and you can come anytime you want. We've got 6 sessions per week, and ask us all of the bubble questions you want, and we will do our darndest to get you answers. And if I can't answer it, maybe Juan can answer it. If Juan can't answer it, we have Pablo and Eli. So we've got a team of 4 people, 4 bubble experts, Canvas experts ready to help you out. So please go to pronocoders.com and sign up today before the price goes up, because it is going up on January 1st. Juan, welcome. Thank you for being here this evening.
Thank you.
Yep, I'm going to turn it over to Fabio, and Fabio can take it away.
Okay.
Hey, good evening, guys. Well, thank you for your time again. I'm going to start with a question that I believe my colleague Nahum had asked before, but we're still struggling a little bit with that, and that is we're trying to build this discovery page. So we have, various users, creating their own profiles on our platform, and we want to find a way to display their information, like similar to Facebook, when you, like, if I go to your friends list and you can see all your different friends, but the equivalent of that would be, discovery page where you see all the users and their profiles, like a what did you call it? Like a snapshot, right, of their profiles, and then anyone can click on that, and then they should be redirected to their to the actual profile. We're trying to build the equivalent of that, but at the same time, we're trying not to overlap, user data that onto other profiles. And the one thing that we did was we went to, and I'm trying to pull bubble here just to give you a sense of what we did. But we went to data and went to privacy, and then we clicked on the different data types and played with the rules as to who can view this and who cannot. So what we did is we remove all permissions so that only the user can see their own information, right? That enables people to create their own profiles and only see their information. So that's perfect. That's something else that we were trying to accomplish. But when we do that and we try to create this discovery page, now the user can only see his or her own information. They cannot see everybody else's information. I don't know if all of that makes sense, but
I think so. I think there's a little bit of confusion around when to use privacy rules versus when to use constraints on the page for showing information.
Yeah.
Okay, Juan, do you want to take over?
Sure. Okay, but can you show me your database? Maybe you can share your screen so we can work with your data, and you can finalize this like during this question solving.
Yeah, I can share my screen. Give me just a minute.
But basically what I will do in your app, or what I think that should be developed, is a kind of mix. You should have like some data that should be only visible for the current user, I mean for the owner of the data, and maybe you can have a separate object that will be called, for example, profile, that will have data that can be viewed by you, by the user and by others. And you can restrict how much these others can view based on roles, for example. So, okay. Do you have user? Okay. Do you want to, I mean, let me view your other page where you are displaying your profile to see how complex it is. To check if maybe I am maybe overthinking it, or it can work only with the
just FYI, I haven't looked at this in a couple of days. So I'm trying to it's probably gonna look a little bit let me see, give me just a minute. Discover page clone. Let's see. Okay, so in this case, I'm not even able to see it because I'm not, I guess I need to log in first.
Okay.
So let me do this. Let's see if this does it. So this is my profile. This is what we're building. Discover. Let's see if that does it. Yep, it does it.
This profile page, it is type profile. I mean, the data source is user. Can you go to the previous page that you have?
The previous page, you mean like this page?
Still, yeah, this. No, the the other tab that you were, like the main profile page. This one, version student profile. Okay, okay. So yeah, it is not type profile. Okay, so let's work with your current setup to maybe don't make it so complex, and then we can go for the more complex one. So can you go again to your Bubble editor, please? Yep. Okay, first you will need something in your database that Bubble can read and say, okay, when I will allow to other people to see Fabio's profile or Juan profile or Tonya's profile. It normally uses like a list of other users, for example, that will be your friends. And you need to create a relation between them. So can you go to data, please? And go to data types. There. So go to user, please. And there, I will suggest you to add a list of users that will be friends. Can you please create a new field?
Okay.
Friends. And type will be user because will be another users. User, can you scroll down? No, user, and check that checkbox. So this will be a list of users. There we will store users that can view your profile. Okay.
Okay.
So this will be like the easiest one. And please now go to privacy.
Okay.
And we will share, for example, what should be public. For example, if I search for Tonya or in Facebook, maybe the name and the profile picture is public, but the rest of the information is not. So let's say at least the name is public. Can you check the name?
Yep.
There. So this means that this will at least be public. I mean, when someone goes to a search page and type, I don't know, Tonya, it will display the name. Can you please find these in searches, please?
Oh, finding searches. Okay.
Okay. So now I will make the page that you were previously, where you showed me your picture. This one, I will make this page type user. So like the content, the data source of this page will display a user, as Tonya show you previously when she went to her profile. It was displayed in the URL like as log or a unique ID or something that identifies that this page will contain a user or a product or whatever, right? So let's make this page type user. Can you go please to your Bubble editor?
Yep.
And can you go to design, please? Okay, we need to change the page. It is profile, student profile. Okay. Next, where you selected the student profile, it is a dropdown that is called pick an element.
Where I selected the student profile.
In the top, where you change the page. There, pick an element next to it, right? A little bit at the right. In the top bar, pick an element.
Oh, pick an element. No. Okay, I see.
Yeah. Yep. And the first element will be always the page. Can you select, please, this one, the first one, student profile?
Yep.
Okay. This shows me like the options to handle and manage the page. So there says type of content, budget, info, data, intake. Oh, okay, it is already set to budget info. This is like your profile object where you store all the data of the user.
So yeah, I guess maybe, yeah. So maybe I should give you a bit of context. So how we're doing this is we have different pages, and in each page we're essentially collecting or gathering different sets of data or information. We're storing that, and then we're essentially displaying all of that information that is coming from essentially 3 different pages onto this page.
Okay, if you change that, I mean, you have variables or elements pulling this data source from that page. If you change this to user, let's check how many issues do you have.
Okay.
Okay, I think it will work the same. Can you refresh your page 1 second, please? If it remains the same. Okay, seems that you are not using these data sources.
I guess maybe just over here something happened. But
okay. And and can you now, okay, the student profile. Can you click please inspect in the bottom right, inspect, and click on Fabio Osorio in the name, please. Okay, now in this blue text, we will inspect what is the dynamic expression that is generating this Fabio Osorio's name in the blue text, please. Okay, it says that parents group, general info, data intake. Can you click there, please? Okay, do you have any relation to the user, or it is hard-coded text? Can you scroll down, please? No, you don't have any user. Can you go to your database, please? Which database object is this one? The first one, budget, info, data?
Oh, that would be.
No, it's the general intake. Yeah, general intake.
Okay, but in the data types, sorry. There, you have a field that relates this to a user. Can you scroll down, please?
Yep. Full name.
Okay, but not
quite.
the user.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
and
maybe
okay,
this
but one
setup. So you're bringing something. You're bringing some. So you. It's actually really good that you're bringing this up, because I've been meaning to ask you guys if maybe the way we're setting up the backend is not the right or proper way of doing things, because we're essentially creating a new data type per page. So I don't know if all of this should go under user instead, but I've been meaning to ask you guys that.
It depends. I mean, it will be more robust to maybe have separate database objects, one for the most important data for the users, like for your app, and then all the related things about the student profile in another object. So like the current setup that you have. but you need a field in common that connects them. So we can create a user field that will be type user inside this general info. And maybe, I'm not sure if the budget data, it is very similar than the general info, so we can merge them or we can have them as separate ones.
It's quite different. Yeah, it's quite different.
Oh, okay, no, so it is fine to keep it like that, but we need a couple of fields that relates both points. So if I search for users, I need a field that then let me display all the data of that user. And if I search for general info data intakes, something that tell me, okay, this belongs to that user. So it is only to create a couple of fields. Can you there create another field that is type user, please?
Yep, I can do that.
You can scroll down and create a new field. It will be type user. Perfect. And we will need to update the database later, right? To add the data there. Okay, and in user, can you scroll down?
Same thing for general info.
Yeah, you should create another there. That will be user.
Okay.
Or you can name it like owner or student, for example. And the student can be type user, right?
Got it. Okay, how about this student? Well, it's going to
users. I mean, users. Students will sign up to your app.
That's right. Yeah. So this right here is the student's workflow. So yes. So all of this is for the student right now. Yep.
Okay. And now we need to also have in the other point, in the user object, a couple of fields, one to relate the budget info and one to relate the general info, but inside the user object. Can you scroll down, please? This one, yeah. And we will create a couple of fields to relate each other. So one will be general info.
Oh, I see. So general info, and this would be
general info.
Oh, so I can select general info here too?
There is it. Oh, a little bit below.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know that.
And yeah, another one, but for budget info. And regarding your question about having like data per page, I mean, to structure your database based on the page, maybe this is not like the main reason. I will group them or create a database object based on similar stuff, right? So anything related to, for example, of the student profile in one database object. Anything related to, for example, to the posts in one object and things like that. For example, budget seems to be a lot of like math calculations and something like payments or something.
Yeah, it's all
so
about
for me,
budgeting.
it is for me, this is something completely different, but that can belong to a user and to a general info profile. So it is fine to keep it separate, but always have a field that creates the relation between them.
Okay, so what we're missing here is essentially making, like connecting, right? Like linking the user to the general info data intake in the budget, and then the budget back to the user, general info back to the user.
And now you created this connection, but you need to turn on the lights or to provide the
activated,
yeah. So you need to go to AppData and let's make it at least for one. So search your user, please, first. Go to users, please.
Go to users, all users. Yep.
Okay, and search the one that you are using. I think it's Fabio.
Yep. right here.
No, but we will click on edit. I will want to find the unique ID of this user to relate each other. So can you copy this unique ID, please?
Mhm.
Can you copy it, please? And 1 second. And here we will update the budget info and the general info. Do you see the label below the input of the budget info that says change search field?
Change search field. Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Below it. So the standard for Bubble is to display a unique ID there of each registry, but you can change that and tell Bubble, okay, Bubble, for users, don't show me the unique ID or don't show me the email, show me the names or whatever. So I will click there, please, and change the budget info data in the left top corner to something that you can search. I think the name, do you have a name there? Student name for now that is hard coded?
The
Student,
name.
no, I think you have not.
User student, it says at the bottom.
No, but this is the one that we
Oh,
just
you just
created.
made, okay.
Yeah, there's no, in the budget section, there's no name. I mean, these numbers change.
And how you know who created it? By the creator, the one who stores it?
Yeah.
Okay, can you select created by, please?
That should
And
be
maybe,
it. I'm not 100% sure, but it might be. Mhm.
Okay, and in the payment, general info data, please. There you have like the full name, if I'm not wrong, full name.
Created by two. Okay.
Let's select full name for now and click save, please. Now we will, like in the user object, we will update that. So can you go to budget info and type the email maybe of the user? So it will be Fabio at Grow Arbol in the left top, the left corner.
Right here.
Yeah, type Fabio, please. No.
My email or just my?
Type your unique ID, paste the unique ID that you just copied.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think we'll work with the first. I'm not sure if this is this one, but we can check later. Okay, yeah, it changed it to Fabio. Okay, perfect. And in general info, can you please type your name? Fabio. Which one is, oh, I think it will work better with the with the unique ID. Can you click change search field? But you know now how this works. So you can play around with this later. Can you scroll down, please, and select unique ID? And click save, please. And paste it there. Oh, it was not maybe. Sorry, it was not unique ID. Is the unique ID is the unique ID of the general info. It is created by. Sorry.
Created by. Got it.
Yeah, yeah, because the unique ID is the unique ID of that element, not of your user. Okay, and in the budget info, the same because it was cleared. Okay, and can you save that, please?
So it populates. Got it. Okay.
So from here, we connected the data from the user and that. Let me show you how this works so you can know what is happening like behind the scenes. Can you go to your student page, but in the design tab? Can you go to design tab, please? There. Okay, so add a text below the title. We will delete it later, don't worry.
Add a text
so
below
above the title, above the name, for example. It is just to compare the data that you can retrieve. And the data source will be, for now, we will use current user. Click to insert dynamic data, please.
Oh.
And can you can you click on general info? Do you see that in this field, now you will click, please, you will be all the fields inside the general info. So you attach it like the complete set of fields. Do you see?
Yeah.
And now you can retrieve the something that is there, like the can you scroll down a little bit, please? School. Let's select the school, for example. And can you preview the page? Okay, let's select university, because one is University of London. You are logged in as another user, or you are logged in as Fabio, sorry, as this one?
I played with different universities because I was testing different things. So
okay.
I don't know
but
which
you got
one
the
is
idea.
pulling. Yeah.
But you got the idea that you can connect different database subjects with one field, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can delete that text, please. And then you can update your database. Okay.
I can update.
This is one, your database.
So go to my database.
Or no. Give me a second. Let me thinking something. Can you go back again to design and add again the text? Can you undo the changes, please?
Oh. Here we go.
Okay. And now we will do another thing. That will be the profile page. So click there, insert dynamic. So it will be not the current user, will be the current page. It is type user, right? So we will retrieve the information of that user. Can you click there, please? Let's say name. Click on name, please. And then add a space, for example.
Space.
And then insert more dynamic data. You can add a line or yes. Current page user. Click there, please. And the general info. And from there, you can display, let's say, again, the school, for example. I want to show you how this will work with the privacy rules. So for example, the name in an incognito tab will be displayed because it is public, but the school not. And then after we attach a list of friends, the list of friends can view your school, but not in the public one in the incognito tab. So can you preview this page, please? And we need to add in the URL the unique ID of the. Can you send me in the chat the unique ID, please, that you have copied, please?
Oh, in the chat.
Yeah, so I can construct for you the URL. Okay, and now can you send me the URL that you have in your other page? Yeah. And can you paste it there? Okay, so when you redirect users to this page, Bubble will ask you to fill the user. When you add an action that is go to page, that will be, for example, go to student profile page, Bubble will say you, okay, I can go there, but which user? I will display which user's data. So you will say, okay, current user, or the user that you have, for example, you have in a repeating group, you can select a user and you can say current sales user to pass that information to that page, right? So can you click in the link that I just sent to you, please. Okay, Duke University. And sorry, you're in another browser. You have another. Yeah. Can you paste it there, please? Oh no, sorry, I will send it to you again. The one that I just sent to you in this browser. Okay. 1 second. Can you paste this link that I sent you in the chat in the same browser that you are?
The same browser, okay.
Mm-hmm. For this user, maybe a second, something is not pulling the name of this user. It seems that this user have an empty name. Can you go to your database, please? 1 second. In the search bar at the right. Yeah, can you paste that unique ID?
The unique ID?
Yeah, I just sent it. Oh no, sorry. Give me a second. I will send it to you. Oh, why is sending all? Okay, now this one. Oh yeah, no, any of the users have a name. So can you add a name there? Can you press the enter key, please? Okay, in the edit, please. In the edit icon, please add a name there. Oh, and you have a list of names?
Yeah.
You created it as a list, but we can change it. Can you go back, please? And in data types, yeah, you can add name.
All right, here. Okay, so we need
to. And will be text. Create, and please delete the list of text. Oh no, you deleted the wrong one. You can go above. No worries. You can go above. No, don't worry. Click cancel, please.
Oh, cancel. Okay.
And in the top, you will see fields for type user, and next to it, you will view in gray a label that says show deleted fields. Click this one, please. And below in the page, you will see the deleted fields, and you can restore them. So you can view name. You need to restore both and delete the. Oh, was this one?
The right
perfect.
One. Okay.
Okay, lucky. Okay, can you go to AppData, please, and add a name there?
Fabio, if this is stressful following Juan's instructions, if you want, you can share access with him, and he can drive and just explain as he's going. It's up to you.
Okay, I think. Well, one is this is really helpful.
Okay.
Two is
no worries.
not that stressful, but I'm definitely gonna have to rewatch the video.
Sure.
Make sure I know what the steps are. And then
Gotcha.
3 is yeah, maybe next time I'll just give you control.
Okay. No, it's
okay.
totally up to you. No, just letting you know it's an option. So
perfect.
I would be stressed out because it'd be like, what am I doing? So
okay, now click save, and okay, and go to the page that you were previously.
Okay.
Or you can this one, because if you preview the page like from the bubble editor, you will not view the profile name because you will not have the URL, the unique ID in the URL. So you can refresh this one.
Okay.
Something goes wrong. Profile. Can you go to your database? Oh, we haven't added the name, right? we only created name, but we didn't store a name there, or yes? In your database. We created the field, but we didn't store nothing in the field. Can you go to data, please, in the left menu bar there?
Yep.
Yeah, edit, please. Name. Okay, Fabio Sorio. Oh, okay, maybe we are pulling the wrong name field because you have multiple names, but some of them were deleted, the fields. Do you remember that when we were restoring them?
Yes.
Okay, can you click on cancel, please? And go to data types.
Data types.
Yeah,
Okay.
in name, can you add like name okay, or like just to differentiate it?
How about that?
Yeah, and go to design.
Yep.
There, double click and change name. Do you see that it says deleted?
Oh, yeah.
It was a list of text. Okay, now you can preview the page.
Not this one,
this
right?
will not work. Yeah, this will work. It's a little bit tricky, right? Okay, Fabio, sorry. And now in another browser, copy this URL and paste it in an incognito tab. Should not display Fabio Sorio, only maybe Duke University, because this data type is public, if I'm not wrong. So can you paste this in a incognito tab?
Let me see.
Control Shift New N. Okay. Okay, perfect.
Oh, in this case, nothing is coming up.
Nothing. Okay, nothing, because we were using the name
privacy.
that. Yeah, but in the privacy was the field name that was deleted. So we need to update that too. Sorry, can you go to privacy again?
Yeah.
And the privacy in data. Privacy. In the top.
Oh, sorry.
There,
yeah.
no worries. Okay, so you need to check the field name in the everyone else default permission. Okay, got it. And in the go to your incognito tab, please. Okay, Fabio Sorio is fine. Now, okay, we have not added access of the new field that you have inside the user, that is general info. It is not public. Can you go back and for a second make it public, please?
Make it public.
General info. In general info. No, at the right. No, but inside the user object. 1 second, please.
Oh, inside the user. Okay.
General info. Okay, and in general info, can you go to general info in the left menu bar? Yeah, there. Let's make, okay, the school seems to be public. Okay, it is fine for now. And then you can play with that. Can you go again to your incognito tab? Okay, so do you see Fabio Sorio and Duke University? And maybe your picture can be public with these kind of privacy rules. And then we can add another privacy rule that will say, okay, friends of Fabio can view not only the name, school, picture, but also, for example, posts. So can you add in the user object, can you go to the user privacy rules in the bottom there? And define a new rule, please. And let's say friends, for example. Create it. And there, can you click there, please? So this no current user will be this user. What is the difference? When it is saying current user, it is the current user that is logged in right now in the app, right? And when it says this user, it means like the registry, each registry in your database. So it is like you are referring to a specific registry of your database. So for example, unique ID number something is, right? For example, or contains, or in this case will be this user friends. Can you click on friends? Contains current user. So it is this, what this means is that in your database, the registry that you are searching, or for example, in the page that we were, that you pasted there in the URL, a unique ID. This unique ID, the list of friends of this unique ID contains the current user that is viewing this page. If not, don't show it, or if yes, show, right? So currently this privacy rule is showing all fields, but you may, for example, you may not want to show all fields. So you can uncheck the view all fields. And you can say, okay, he can view my name, my email, and general info, right? For example, name, general info. For example, for now, let's say only this. And can you scroll down, please, and remove the private, let's make nothing public for now, just so you can view, or let's say only the name, leave only name and remove general info. Okay, and we need to update your database. Can you go to AppData, please? And inside this user, I will need you to type an email as a friend. Can you click there, please? In the friends, type an email, please, of other user that is inside your database as a user.
Let's try this.
Okay, add it, please, and save. Okay, in your other page, in your other browser, in the Microsoft one, in the Microsoft Edge, please.
Oh, in a different browser. Okay.
Yes. Okay, can you refresh this page? You will see only the name, right? Not the university. Can you go back to your bubble editor, please?
Yep. Not this one.
There. Go to privacy, please. Okay, go to general info in the privacy, but general info there. And make not public the school, for example, for now. The school, can you uncheck it, please? The school? Okay, because it is being public for now. And can you go to your Microsoft Edge browser? Okay, as I logged out, oh, why this is showing your school. You should not be viewing that. Go again to your database, please. Okay, it is not public. The general info. And in user, can you go to user, please?
Yep.
Friends, name, general info. Can you scroll down a little bit, please? Let's remove find these in searches, please. And go again to your Microsoft Edge browser, please. No, something is. Can you go back again, please? And check again, find this in searches. Oh, sorry. Are you sure that you are not logged in your Microsoft Edge browser? I mean, your logic to show log out. Oh, you were logged in.
I'm logged in, yeah.
Sorry, can you do the same, but in the Incognito tab? Maybe it was my mistake to tell you to do it in your Microsoft Edge browser. Sorry, you were viewing your own data because you were logged in as this user. You were the current user, and you was viewing your own data. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was confused with the Edge browser. So, as a public user, you are viewing your name only, right?
Yep.
And now I will want you to please sign up as the email that you attached as a friend.
That's my friend. Okay. I don't know
Yeah.
I don't know the password.
Okay. Do you have any that you know the password?
Let me see. Hold on. Possibly. I might. Should we go back then to, is it data type?
And add him as your friend, please. In the AppData.
Oh, AppData.
Here. Yep. Edit. Yeah, add another friend there. You can keep it, the other one too.
Okay. We didn't find an account with these login credentials.
Maybe it's another David something.
Let me try this. Let me see if any of these work first. Let's try this one. Nope. I think I removed all of this, but I did save the passwords. Let me try. Okay, I got a good one. This one should work.
You need to remove the unique ID in the top, maybe. And you will add this email as a friend, right? Sometimes Bubble stocks there. Can you refresh your page, please? Okay, go to users below. Yeah. It is the last one. The one that have Fabio that has the name. Perfect. And sorry, did you click on saved in the other one? In your.
Oh, I did not.
Okay. Yeah. And you need to paste the complete URL because you don't have any unique ID in the top. So you need to, but no, you need to copy the URL from, currently you are viewing your profile as you, like as Eva, but you need to paste the unique ID. Can you go to one of your tabs in this browser that you have the URL, the unique ID, or you can copy it from the chat of our Zoom meeting.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
No, but you can add it. Oh yeah, perfect. So do you see that currently you are viewing Eva, but because the logic is to display the current user's data, right? In all of your pictures and elements, but you need to change that. But now you can view Fabio Sorio's name, and we will add the possibility to view also the school of Fabio. Let's check the privacy rules there, please.
Okay.
Okay, so can you scroll down, please?
Oops.
General info, the friends, if this user credentials. General info. Okay, and go to general info data, please.
General info data.
In the left. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Can you? Okay. It is not. I mean, this is like the public information is not showing, for example, the school. We will need to add the same rule. Or we can create the relation there instead of showing the user. Maybe we will need to have also the, give a second to. User zone data. Can you click and define a new rule, please? 1 second. Because we need to add like friends, the friends rule, please. So the friends of this general infos user. Can you click there, please? Generals, no, sorry, user. So each cell, no, sorry. Each cell in the general info. Click there, please. So this means that this specific cell, user, right? So we will need to update that field in that object. Friends contains current user. And I'm not sure if, okay, can grant search. Okay. Okay, now please go to AppData, and we need to paste the unique ID in the general info, because in general info and in budget info, you have not stored nothing currently. So you need to go to general info. And in the Fabio profile, you need to add the unique ID of the user.
What do I select? Just
which one is? Do you have the? It is created by. Okay, can you click on cancel, please? So in order to make it easier to find it, can you click? Do you see the left, in the left, the blue text that is highlighted?
The blue text, yep.
Can you copy this, please? In the next to it, there is an icon that is like 2 sheets. There, okay. And edit the new one that is being created, like the one at the top. Click the pencil. And click select all, please, to view all fields. In the top left, in the left. Select all and add a constraint, please. Okay, and please type created by. This is how we find it, right? And equals, and type the email. Fabio. I mean, this is not the best way to have things like from who was the creator. You should have the field that we created now that is called user or something, and a field that allows you to find the things and have the relation with the user object or to the other object.
Did you explain that? Did you explain why that is, Juan?
Sorry?
Did you explain why that is? Why you would want to have an owner or a user field as opposed to just using?
Yeah, at the beginning, but let's explain it again. So right now we are needing to try to find this record with this weird way to do it, because basically you don't have a field where you can search to whom belongs something, right? So these profiles belongs to someone. For example, let's say the scenario that you are an app admin, or that you hired someone to enroll students. So the user that is creating the student will be, for example, Tonya, not the student itself. So the created by field will not work in this case, will be created by Tonya, not by the user itself. So it is very important to have a separate field type user to be able to relate each profile, each general info data, each budget to every user that you have in your database. I'm not sure if you understand me that. A little bit, maybe I can do it again.
Do you want me to give it a try?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, all right. So, so there are many reasons why when you're building or when you're testing or when you are serving a customer or a user in the future, that the created by will not be the user that you're trying to reference in the created by. And so what we do is we create a field to contain a user so we can assign that and not be absolutely sure we're referring to the user that we want to. So for instance, if there is someone's having trouble in the app in the future and you say, no worries, I'll create it for you, then it will say the app admin created it instead of the user. And then that would break everything if you were referring to the created by field. So instead, what we do is we make the owner field, and then every time we create one, we say specifically who we want to reference instead of using the created by. So it's a little bit subtle at the beginning, but it's a really important one. So
got it. Okay.
Yeah,
I think
I will show you. I know how a way you can view it on your own and you will understand. Okay, can you click on save, please? Okay, you have 8 registries created by Fabio. So this is one of the examples. So Fabio at growart.bold.com created all of these registries. So basically right now you cannot retrieve the real profile from Fabio. And if you upload, for example, a CSV, it will say created by app admin. So you will have I don't know, 1,000 records, but they will be orphans. They don't belong to any user. They belong to app admin.
They're orphans. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So I know how to retrieve it. Can you go to your profile page, the one that you were displaying previously?
Profile page.
No, but not in Bubble. The page already. I mean, to the next tab that you are.
Oh.
Yeah.
This one or the?
The other one that displays Fabio's data.
Okay.
But don't log out. 1 second, please. In your other.
On my other browser. This one.
Yeah, this one. Perfect. 1 second. Can you click on inspect, please? And select Fabio or username or University of London. Yeah, there. And the blue text, please. Okay. From there, we will click there, the first one. This is referring to the object. So if you scroll down, the last item will be the unique ID of that. Can you scroll down? This is the unique ID. Can you copy it, please? Double click. This is not the user. This is the unique ID of the profile, right? The general info. Yes. Can you go to your database, please, now? And in the search bar, you will paste that.
Oh, so we're trying to find the one that is associated with the profile. Okay.
Okay. Now you can edit this in the edit pencil icon. And in the user field that we created, is user student, you will add Fabio in the left. Okay. I mean, in this instance, for example, Fabio can be Fabio, but maybe in the way that you have currently your database, Eva can be created by Fabio, but the user will be Eva, not Fabio, right?
Correct.
Okay, so can you click on save, please? Okay, now go to your Incognito tab, please. And preview this Eva page. Okay, can you please go to data types? Oh no, sorry, to privacy. Oh, sorry, I did something wrong. Do you see that below the first rule, it says asterisk rules that use these general info data intakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we need to set up this in the reverse. So current user, friends contains this general info. No, sorry. Yes. No. Yes. This general info user. Scroll down, please. User. So this means that the current user, so for example, I don't know, Tonya, Eva, that is viewing the Fabio's profile, right? So Eva or Tonya must have you in their list of contacts to view Fabio's profile. So we will need to update also Eva's profile, Eva's account. You are logged in as Eva, right? So can you go to AppData, please? And search for users in the bottom. And remove the search unique ID, please. And at the bottom, or no, I'm not sure if at the bottom, please type the email. Do you remember the email of her?
It's this one.
Okay, can you edit the icon? Click on the edit icon, and in friends, add also the other side. That will be Fabio in friends. Can you type Fabio? And click to add. So Eva will have you in your friends. So, I mean, both in Bubble, sometimes you have to be redundant with the fields to achieve the privacy rules desired. So Eva must have you as your friend to view your profile, and you need to have Eva as your friend to view her profile. Can you go to save? And go to your Incognito tab, please. Nothing, no. Okay, Eva, have you as your friend? Can you go back to your database, please? Privacy, please. Okay, current users, friends, contains. So you are in the other one, you are logged in as Eva. Can you go back to your Incognito? Are you sure that Eva is the test? Is the name that is the email that you typed it?
Yep.
Okay, go back, please.
So let me double check.
it should be under no users, data types. No. Here we go. Test.
While you're doing that, Fabio, we're going to wrap up the office hours portion of this evening. We're going to move into the after hours, which is members only. If you would like to belong to the club here and come on to office hours and get your bubble questions answered or get help in your bubble app, you need to go to pronocoders.com and sign up for office hours. We'll be back here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time for another episode. See you then.